You know, when Elijah found Elisha, he found him busy, but not just busy, being productive. And sometimes we think that God's going to come and find us and because we have nothing to do. And there's an old saying that said, if you want something done, ask a busy person. And the reason they say that is because people who are doing things want it that way. And people who are not doing things want it that way. So, how many times have we tried to step into our next season or go to the next place that God has for us, but we're not really being faithful in the area where we are right now? So the Bible says everything you find to do, do it with all your body, mind, soul, and strength, right? As unto the Lord. So here's the question. Today, in what ways do people, including ourselves, mess up by not giving it all they have where they are, and they never ever find that moment of kairos or moment of opportunity to go into where God's trying to take them? And in what ways does that trip us up? You know, when the mantle landed on Elisha's shoulders, you know what? The first thing he did was he understood what it meant. It meant he was being called to another place in his ministry. And when he responded, and the Bible says he ran after him. I mean, it says immediately. In other words, with energy and excitement, he ran after the prophet Elijah. So he made what I'm going to call a quick decision. And I have watched over my life that people analyze until they paralyze. And some people are so smart that they figured out how it can't be done. And so how many times does indecisiveness play a part or a role in us not getting anything accomplished in our life? So Elisha, knowing what has happened, responds to Elijah by saying, I'm going to run after you. But watch what he does. He boils the flesh of the oxen and burns the implements of the plow, and then he has a big feast. But the point is that he literally removed all options when it came to following after God. And many of you probably heard the story about Cortez. When he came to a certain area, he had them burn the ships behind them so that they had no alternate route. They had no option but victory. And you know, sometimes we leave ourselves so many other options and we never really see the victory. We find some way to back away or keep the back door open or keep our options open. And in what ways in your life or others that are around you do you see a real lack of total commitment and it's keeping them from living the total life that God has for them?